What is going on, everybody, man? King Recon here with another late night Promise Neverland session, man. Now, I don't expect this one to be as long as the last one, but I'm only doing a couple chapters, man. But we're right in the middle of Goldie Pond, and I said, let's dive into the awesome sauce, man. I have to. Now, I need to let you guys know in advance, man, it is harder than the Flagnards today, man. I mean, I'm talking about, bro, it is scorching, man. You would think Heat Blast. If y'all ever watched Ben 10, y'all would think Heat Blast is up in here, man. You got the Human Torch over here, Heat Blast over here. You got Nami from One Piece back here, man. I mean, it's hot. All right, it's steaming, son. Straight up, man. You got Ace's Devil Fruit over here. It's crazy. It's crazy out here, man. You think it's like 150 degrees, man. I don't know why I have a shirt on. Like, legit, I really do not know why it's on, but it is on. And let's go read some Promise Neverland awesome sauce. Once again, I had another situation where I heard somebody named Emma this morning, and I was like, all right. If the world so wants me to read the awesome sauce, then I'll be in like swimwear, man. So I'm here to read the Promised Neverland, man. Right in the middle of Goldie Pond, chapter 68. I'm planning on doing chapters 68, 69, and 70 in this video to pull out a triple for you guys, man. So let's go right into the awesome sauce of the Promised Neverland. The important thing is to buy time. Run and hide until the music plays again and you're saved. See, Emma looks back. I'll help the kids get away, as many of them as I can. I won't let them die. When someone is right before my eyes, within my reach, I just have to help them. We'll get away one way or another. Looks back, the music begins to play again. Here we go. That's just how it is, chapter 68. Look at this thing, man. Look at the size of it. A brief respite in the secret hunting garden. Looks huge compared to the windmill over there. Here we see everybody walking out, the tears. It's over? We're safe? Is anyone hurt? Come here for help. Medicine, so they have proper medical care here? Oh, right, Theo was hurt. Theo, Monica, Jake! Well, let's meet again later. How is Theo doing with that injury? Monica and Jake must be fine too. Phew, there he is. That blood? It appears to be blood. Emma? He's alone? No. The other two didn't make it. Where's Monica and Jake? And then you have this dude right here, bro. I saw some of you guys in the comment section calling this individual, I believe it's Lewis. I don't remember if that was stated in the last batch of chapters. I don't think it was. But I saw a lot of you calling him Lewis in the comment section, so I don't remember, man. I don't remember. You know, my brain is shattered, and like I said, it's harder than the Flagnards. So I'm like I'm currently my ability to process information right now is like 10%. All right, so I don't remember, man, but I do recall those of you in the comments putting Lewis for this character, man. It's such a beast flipping design. So let's see. Run. Why? How did this monster get in front of us? I thought you'd choose downwind. A smart girl like you would point them in this direction and separate. You're as good as I expected. Well, then I don't find much sport in hunting rabbits, but I gotta say it. She's from Gracefield, but I can't. If I tell that horrible thing, Emma will. Man, you're thinking of others. You see, continues. Lewis shows up with the axe. I suppose any of these will do. And then he pops up right in front of him. What am I doing? Theo! Hunting rabbits is poor sport. However, this will make you all the more stronger and delicious. Goes right in. I want that animosity of yours. Yo, he wants Emma to be straight up angry, pissed, in her prime, man, ready to go in there like swimwear at any time. He wants to feed off of the rage that Emma will have from killing these other individuals, man. What a sicko. Theo, run! Goes right in. The axe goes right next to his neck. Brother. My bad, Theo. Sorry for being a crappy coward of a brother. couldn't even say how I felt after that, so ashamed and pathetic and miserable. This time it's different. Even if I'm shaking with fear, I'm still your brother. It'll be fine. Go, run, and live. And he's gone. He's gone, yo. I mean, with no remorse. Straight up. Out. Gears of War 2 style, man. Head is gone. Out, yo. Execution. Live, Theo! Run, Theo. Don't you look back. Why? Why is this happening to us? This isn't real, right? My bro, Jake. And look at him, man. He's right behind them. And she got smoked too. They're dead. He killed them both. Look at Emma's face. It's my fault. It's all. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, bro. Jake, Monica. Wow, the tears, man. And then look at the expression on Emma's face. Yo, it looks like that of despair. And then look at these sickos, man. It's like, well, they're over here in despair, man. They're sitting around at a dinner. I mean, having the time of their lives, yo. Banquet and all, man. Dancing. I mean, it's a big hoopla, man. Straight up, right here on the Espada meeting table. Look at this. Man, yo, they're eating the meat of those that, you know, that Emma and Theo found beloved, man. You know, with Jake and whatnot. And they're sitting here eating, toasting wine. While everyone else is in tears over the loss that they just had, yo. Look at that. As they eat, bro. How many dead? Total of 4 today. 4, I see. Same as always, huh? Are you sad? It's just how it is, you know? Every time someone has to die. You couldn't help Jake or Monica, but in exchange you managed to save one life, right? Then you did well. There are situations where there's just nothing you can do. No matter how hard you try, you can go. I'm letting you go. I won't kill you too this time. Are you shocked? Furious? Then let that fury be thy guide and take revenge on me. Tell this to the red-haired girl. My name is Lewis. So there it is, yo. There it is. There's the revelation of the name. Shout out to y'all in the comments. My boy's name is officially Lewis. And it's spelled in the same way that the weapon from World War II was spelled, with Lewis rather than Luis. Lewis. Do not just run away all the time. Join the hunt and come at me. And you see the rage, yo. The emotions that Emma has, man. It's like the tears want to come up, but at the same time, it's anger, man. She's furious. She's sitting over here on the stoop. Shout out to Hey Arnold. Stoop kids never leave the stoop. She's still standing there. Jake, Monica, I couldn't save you. I couldn't do a single thing. I will let them die when someone is right before my eyes, within my reach. Within my reach is completely worthless. My name is Lewis. Join the hunt and come at me. Weapons seem to be allowed. They didn't even take my gun. A secret playground? Meaning that to these poachers, human resistance is just another game. A game? Damn demons, for the sake of a game, 2 people are dead. For the sake of a game, Theo was all alone. I will never let it go. Hey, listen to me! Get up, I've been chasing you all morning. I've been chasing after you all morning. Now's your turn. Come, follow me. There's someone I want you to meet. In the depths of despair and invitation. Someone I want you to meet, chapter 69. A windmill? It's me, Adam, open up. I brought her. The flying flag nurse? You're the one on the way on the left right here looks like a character from Jet Set Radio. And then the one right next to that character reminds me of a Mortal Kombat character. The one right here in the middle looks like he would belong in Air Gear. You guys ever read Air Gear or watched Air Gear? Man, that was one of the first animes I watched back in the day. Really, really good soundtrack, man. Air Gear had a phenomenal soundtrack. It looks like he belongs in Air Gear. This one down here also looks like he belongs in Jet Set Radio. Pretty dope designs. Oh, those two were the ones giving medical care. I'll introduce you to my comrades. From the right, these are Sandy and Zach. Sandy and Zach, they do relief aid. Nigel is our mechanic. That's an awesome name, yo. Shout out to Nigel. Nigel's our mechanic. Has little goggles up here and a little one of those hats, or yeah, little hats that those that are specialized in like aerial combat that will like fly airplanes use. I forgot the official name for those things. Sonia's the second in command. Pepe, Gillian, and Paula. Pepe, yeah, Pepe, Gillian, and Paula. They're in charge of provisions. Then there's me, Violet, and also Violet. So you're a girl after all? Oliver, our leader. Oliver out here is rocking that Final Fantasy-esque hairstyle, man. He has the same hairstyle that what's his face Titus had in Final Fantasy X. I believe that's what his name was. It's been so long since I played 10, but I believe that's what his name was. Anyways, nice to meet you. 9 members in total. We all know the truth like you, and we're surviving together in these human hunting grounds. We're the ones who managed to stay alive for months, years in some cases. And what's your name? Where did you come from? I'm Emma. I've escaped from the Gracefield plantation and ended up here. Are you all escapees too? Nope. All of us were taken here as live game, just like the other newbies you've seen. We're all from Grand Valley, the plantation that Lord Bion manages as a purveyor. Bion. Grand Valley. I read about it back at the shelters, one of the 4 high-grade human farms. So not from Gracefield, nor from that man's Glory Bell. Lord Bion? Purveyor? Now that's a beast name, yo. Lord Bion. Bion. That's a sick name, yeah. The other kids supplied here are almost always from Grand Valley, too. We think it must be the only one where Bion has any influence. Including you, there's only 3 kids from other farms. And you're the first one from Gracefield, and a real escapee, even. This place is just as you've seen. A playground where monsters hunt humans. Every few days, they come as of on a whim, hunting us in the morning. It's all a game for them. They have the jolly little hunt, replenish the losses, and it repeats. These are the toys they gave for us to play with. They somehow appear to be unkillable, so they themselves give us these. A great many of our comrades so far went to fight them with these in hand and died. And again, many more children can't get their bearings in time before they can even understand what's happening, never mind even trying to hold a weapon. They lose their lives. Those monsters in this place, they've killed and killed and killed, and even then, we've endured death continuously surrounding us and found reasons to keep on surviving. That is, we're going to destroy this playground with our own hands. We're going to kill all of them. Every single one. This man is feeding right into the hands of exactly what Lewis wants from these guys. You know, Lewis, for one reason or another, of course, probably for the prey, so that whenever he eats them, it'll have like that high quality-esque meat, you know, the thrill of the hunt type of thing. But he wants them to come at him at their best, you know, and so he wants them to be furious at him, to be angered, to use all of that negative energy and, you know, direct it in his and channel it while attacking him, you know, taking revenge on him, and they're all playing right into his plan. Because the hunting ground is a secret. Their number is limited too. The other monsters don't know about this place, and they can't afford to let them know. The poachers don't call reinforcements. Even if this is found out, it would take a while before anyone took action. We will kill them all and take everyone to a human village. Human village? I'm fed up with swallowing sacrifices and just running away. It's about time for the payback. We want your help. You know the truth and still dare to face them? Roger that. Excuse me. I want to destroy this place too. However, I have to ask you something. How did you learn about all that? All the plantations, the demons, the world outside? If you're not escapees, then how come? A certain someone told us. Someone. Can it be? Someone. Yeah, we're all his agents, basically. His hands and feet. The only adult here, his existence is secret, okay? He's unaccounted for. I told you. There was someone I wanted you to meet. There's no way. Who's that? Nice to meet you. I'm Lucas. Lucas. This man has a beast design, man. There's a scar going down his face. Lucas. From the flipping, a no-name dude? The same Lucas that he was bringing up? Back in his flashback, whatever, like, like in his dreams, in his nightmares, he would speak of this Lucas dude, and he was even written down in the on the wall where everybody's name was crossed out. Lucas. It can't be Lucas whom that man has. You got a pen, right? Let's talk about William Minerva. Yo, what does he know? Lucas. So they didn't die. No. Will we take our leave then? Thanks. Lucas? You shut the hell up, Lucas. And the name on the wall, there it is. So he's alive? Is it really the Lucas? Excuse me, but are you from Glory Bell? Could it be that you've come from B06-32 and you're a friend of... The gear you're wearing, I figured you must have been to B06-32 too. Then yes, I knew, but what I most wanted to know, I'm terrified of asking, it's been over 13 years already, is that guy still alive? Look at Emma's face, she's smiling. Yo, he's happy for his comrade, man. I see. That's great. I'm happy. That's great, man. The friendship, bro. I mean, of course, man. Let's just say, for example, if Lucas sees that the no-name dude in the same light that, like, a Ray looks at an Emma, man. Like, imagine going all these years without knowing whether they were safe or alive or not, man. We get confirmation that they're okay. That they're, at the very least, they're alive, man. It would be an absolute joy to you, yo. Absolutely, man. Promise Neverland, yo, this is an awesome color page. Or not color page, title page. Overflowed with hope, their smiles blossomed. Those days will never come back, only grow more distant. Chapter 70, Hide and Seek. Looking at me must be off-putting. Sorry about that. No, not at all. This is wonderful. I want to tell the news to that man. He'll be so happy. He thought you were dead. He thinks he's lost all of his old comrades. I'm the only other one who managed to escape alive. He's the only one, bro. So everyone else died. At that time, I thought I was dead too. Flashback. Yeah, go for it. Reach the human world. Even if you gotta do it alone, do it for us. At least one human will survive, trust me. And none of these monsters go after you. Yo, Lewis. Because for all of us, you're our only hope. Here we go. Going. Is this the best I can do? This way. There was a girl I didn't know. In fact, I'd never even seen her face before. See, right here in the corner. That girl told me she had been hiding for a long, long time. To escape from the monster, she'd been playing hide and seek somewhere they'd never find her. And they didn't, so I could escape too. All thanks to her, she gave me shelter. By now, the poachers must have decided that I escaped along with that guy. And I kept to my hiding place, this windmill, for 13 years now. I've become a man who isn't there. The only ones who know of my existence are Adam, the other 9 kids from before, and you. What about the girl who saved you? She died about 5 years later out of sickness. In the following 8 years, I thought of escaping this place alone. On top of this disability, I don't have a pen. But if I made a last desperate effort, maybe I could reach the shelter, meet him again, tell him that I'm fine. However, whenever my thoughts went that way, something else would come to my mind. This bitter resentment of my murdered comrades. The screams of the small kids running for their lives without even understanding why. The terror of that girl. I will put an end to this hunting park. I will never let them go. So I gathered comrades who felt the same way and taught them the skills, the information. I shared everything I had, and thus created this group of individuals. And besides, there's another reason to stay put in this place. We have to crush the playground in time for him to come back. I found it here in A08-63. I found out why Minerva summoned us here. You found out? The place where that girl took me at first turned out to be that place. What does he mean by that? There's a hidden tunnel here, at least from the windmill to the forest. After that, there's a door. It wouldn't budge at all, it needs a key. Hold on. The logo on that wall. It's the owl. Yo. Do you think that? Yeah. The key is the pen you're holding right now. 13 years later, I never think that chance would come up like this. With you here, we can find out what's beyond that door. Bring your pen and head here. Let's go. I will take you to Minerva's door. To Minerva's true goal. One day non-stop, do we finally shake them off? Get serious, the poachers don't give up that soon. The poachers' hunting grounds? I'm serious. We have to get to Emma as soon as possible, or else. Where are we anyway? Damn, Emma kept the pen. I'm going to Goldie Pond even if I have to go alone. We're already there, duh. Goldie Pond is right in front of us. Goldie Pond is right here? Oh, it seems right. The surroundings suggest water or lake without getting it. I told you, didn't I? It's a secret hunting park. From the outside, you can't see a thing. But then, no way. Yes, it's just like the shelter. The hunting park lies inside the earth. It's underground. You can get inside if they catch you, but that's not an option. If we're out to save Antenna Girl, we can't let them know we're here. There are ways inside. The entrance used by the monsters, and if it's still there, the path I took when I escaped. It's hell itself in there. If I go in, nothing says I'm ever getting out again, but heads up, boy. We're breaking into Goldie Pond. Let's go, man. I want to break into Goldie Pond myself, son. Hold on, give me 1 sec. I need some water, man. Alrighty, man, we are back. It's a little cooler tonight, man, so it's definitely feeling a bit better. You know what I'm saying? I said I was gonna go get some water, man, and a whole day ended up passing. You know what I'm saying, yo? So here we are. If, like I said, it's a bit cooler in the air, man. Hopefully, we're getting right now another triple done. Hopefully from 71, 72, 73, and we'll see how it goes from there, man. So let's go. Promise Neverland, awesome sauce. You're from 71, man. Yo, still not over this Lucas thing, dude. I will take you to Minerva's store. And you saw the owl on his door, and apparently the pen is the key to that very room. Ever since I've been thrown into this hell, I kept wondering, why did Minerva call us to a place like this? You thought about it too, didn't you? Flagner's an advertisement. That maybe it's been a lie from the very start. That Minerva is one of them. And that letter was a trap to lure us here. Something like that. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. That thought has crossed my mind, man. That thought has crossed my mind that Minerva could have been, you know, like one of the main antagonists, or one of the main villains. Maybe Minerva was that person that they always, you know, talk about. That one person that they always blank out as letter. That could have been Minerva too, you know? Like, I've thought about it so many times. You know, whenever I'm just washing dishes at work, man, I'm like, yo, could it be this? Could it be that? Like, you know, sometimes, hey, man, the noggin starts working and things start popping in the brain. You know what I'm saying, man? So I definitely did doubt Minerva quite a couple times. I kind of still do. I kind of still do, man. I kind of still think, like, man, could Minerva be, like, a part of, like, the big branches of the demons and whatnot? I don't know. We'll have to see. Hey, you never doubted him at all? It's Emma's innocence, man. Finding that door made me worry even more about his true intentions. Is he really an ally, or is he in fact against us? I wonder how many times did I wish I had a pen, but there was no way to get a pen here, and I thought I'd never have another chance to find out. And then you came. Here it is. Beyond merely living in peace, you thought about it too, didn't you? Must be a lead about the human world. And that letter was a trap to lure us here. That letter will prove Minerva's true intentions. The answer for everything is behind this door. Open that door, brother. Finally there, chapter 71, True Intentions. There's no keyhole. P-E-N, pen. So the pen is the key, yes indeed. Goes right in, inserts, the door. And it's a room that looks like a security room. There's computers. It looks like an old style like computer room. You know what I'm saying, guys? Huh? What's the meaning of this? Temperature, ventilation, power, plumbing, the time, and a dummy sky projection? Can this entire hunting park be controlled from here? Or is it just a monitoring room? I thought it was just a monitoring room. I didn't even think about the whole everything being controlled from their type of process. But why? What does it mean? Emma, this room. Lucas, this way. Look. A lake. No way, this deep underground behind that door is a lake. It looks like golden. I can't believe it. Yes, this must be it. Our destination point on Minerva's map. So this must be the true pond. Because it says Goldie Pond, and then a lake with 2 humans on it. Nah. The Goldie Pond. Welcome to Goldie Pond. So Goldie Pond, the actual Goldie Pond was hidden behind that door. Welcome to Goldie Pond. The goal has been here the whole time. Minerva wanted us to come to this lake, right? Not to the hunting park. If that's what he wanted, then it wasn't a trap at all. Could it be that this place wasn't meant to be a hunting park? If so, how come it was turned into one? Where is Minerva? And what's the truth behind this place? That's what we're all asking at this point, man. Look at that cabin. It's floating. Huh. No, it must be an optical illusion. The depth and translucency of the water are such that they bend the light that way. What's with this water? Yes, this is weird. You can't touch it. What in the flying flagnards? The water is pulling back, bouncing off, and disappearing? None of this makes sense. I don't understand it either. This isn't really water, I think. There must be something in that cabin. Yeah, let's go check it out. The water looks like it's not harmful, I suppose. Not a single drop sticks to us. This island is actually floating, but how? This lake, this water, just what are they? It's not locked. What is that? It's like an elevator. This is an... Yes, I've seen those in the picture books back at the house. Exactly, it's an elevator. Seems to be an older model. But why is there an elevator in a place like this? Yo, man, with the water, the elevator, I'm getting mad BioShock vibes, man. Did y'all ever play BioShock? One of my favorite game franchises ever. Without question, top 10. I love the BioShock franchise, and I'll never forget, when I first entered Rapture, coming down, man, and you open the door, and you see Rapture, man, and you see this underground city, or this city underwater, man, and it's an experience that you never forget, but... whenever I see stuff like this, it always reminds me of BioShock. It always does, man. It seems to be an older model. I think that this elevator can take you to the human world? Nah. Maybe. No way. Yeah, of course. After all, we went through on the way here. There's no one to be that easy. In all the elevator of all things. And they stop. They get serious. No, it's not as absurd as it sounds. The letter talked about going beyond mere safety. And if Minerva anted us to come to this... exact place. What's the elevator for? This may well be the means to cross the border. So we found it as the elevator that stands before me. The way to the human world? Brother, there's no way. We should try it out. It needs to be in order. First, the power. Here, there's a hole. And the mark of the owl. It's Morse code for pen again. So you have to insert the pen here, right? He inserts it. On. It goes from 0000 to on. And it opens. Yo, the pen is the key to it all. The pen is the key to it all, dog. If this is really a way to cross into the human world, if this elevator is really working and takes us to the other side, we can escape the demons right now, all of us. Lucas and that man, Violet and Oliver and all of their friends, they were and all the children that were brought here, all of them can escape this horror. And after we bring Phil and the others, we too. Oh, please work, please. Failure. What happened? Suspended. Wait, why? What happened? It was working before. It moved. We need this. The telephone's ringing. A telephone. Hold on, coach. Give me 1 second. Let's flip and go. Man. So... is there like a time limit to where like the elevator can work? Yo, the chapter title for this, Call, chapter 72, and in big capital letters, CALL, Call. Is that Togashi? Is that Gon, bro? Hunter, awesome sauce. Yo, Promise Neverland on the cover. Oh, this has got to be saved. You already know this gotta be saved, son. Promise Neverland on the cover is always gotta be saved. Togashi Yoshihiro, man. Having a Gon and Emma on the same color page. This is pretty dope. Promise Neverland. Oh, and even, oh, yo, opening color pages too. All right, baby, let's go. Let's go to the human world together. For that, our next goal is A08-63, Goldie Pond. A hunting park? Minerva wanted us to come to this lake, right? Not to the hunting park. Our destination point, Goldie Pond. All right, hold on, coach. Hold on. I gotta save this Goldie Pond panel too. All right, let's go. Come on, next page. Look at this color. Look at this color page. It shows Emma over here with Oliver, though, or not Oliver, freaking Violet. Though heavy may be the weight of despair, though danger may await all those who should dare. It shows Ray and that dude. And shows Phil back at home with Mama. Yeah, we will prevail, for our faith in our friends will never fail. Chapter 72, Call. Hold on, bro. This now I gotta save this too, man. Now this has to be saved as well, yo. That could be a wallpaper right there, man. Gorgeous, gorgeous color page. Absolutely gorgeous. And the phone. A telephone? Yo, I love how Emma's just straight up. Because usually you have some sort of hesitation in that moment. But I guess whenever you're so close to your goal, you don't have any time to hesitate. Like somebody's calling, pick that sucker up. You know what I'm saying? Pick it up. Hello? Yo, what's poppin', bro? Like straight up, man. It's just what's good? What's good, man? What we got going on, coach? I mean, right off the bat, man. You pick up that phone and you say, yo, available to work. You mean right now, 11 o'clock? I'm in there, coach. I mean, straight up, man. Flipping away. Hello, I'm William Minerva. It can't be him, bro. It's Minerva himself? I trust that you, who picked up this phone, are an escapee. I shall keep it short. Wait, does this say? First of all, I'm obligated to apologize to you. I'm sorry. The elevator that stands before you leads indeed here to the human... It leads indeed here to the human world. However, it's not working anymore. So it was the way. This elevator was it. And means to reach the world meant for us. If we had used it earlier, we would be on the human side now. Why did it stop working? Where are you right now? I don't know in which year you are listening to this when you broke free. Oh, it's a voice recording. But if you can listen to this recording, it means the elevator has stopped moving. It's a lot of recording. It doesn't work anymore. The path has been closed. William Minerva. My own carelessness is to blame. I failed to predict that a trusted ally would betray the cause. A trusted ally would betray the cause? Someone betrayed him? Someone closed the way betrayal? The village that I built there at A08-63 probably isn't safe anymore. After what that person did, it's probably been destroyed or else found out by them. So Minerva built this village, and it wasn't meant for hunting at all. It was a safe place for us, but why? Why did he build such a large... I'd like to atone for my faults. My real name is James Ratri. I'm a descendant of the clan who sealed the promise with them 1,000 years ago. So he isn't Minerva? My real name is James Ratri. I'm a descendant of the clan who sealed the promise with them 1,000 years ago. I am the 35th generation clan leader. The promise has been carried among us generation after generation. We're tasked as conciliators between the two worlds for the sake of keeping order in the human world. You human cattle have been forced to be sacrificed for 1,000 years. Generation after generation, the promise was kept. I couldn't just abandon the duties that fell upon me. There would be consequences for the human world. However, I couldn't take it anymore either. I couldn't turn a blind eye to this horror for a fellow human being. At last, I decided to give you the chance of choosing your own future. So I inserted a code in the books destined for the plantations, assuming the alias of a fictional figure, William Minerva. So Minerva was just a fictional name. Minerva was just a... Hold on, bro. I gotta reread this whole thing. Let me go back to page 9. I'd like to atone for my faults. My real name is James Rattery. I'm a descendant of a clan who sealed the promise with them 1,000 years ago. I am the 35th generation clan leader. The promise has been carried among us generation after generation with tasks as conciliators between the two worlds. For the sake of keeping order in the human world, you human cattle have been forced to be sacrificed. For 1,000 years, generation after generation, the promise was kept. I couldn't just abandon the duties that fell upon me. There would be consequences for the human world. However, I couldn't take it anymore either. I couldn't turn a blind eye to this horror as a fellow human being. At last, I decided to give you the chance of choosing your own future. So I inserted a code in the books destined for the plantations, assuming the alias of a fictional figure, William Minerva. This person, William Minerva. Their diagrams and Morse code correct. Come to me if you need help. So is our guidebook, others are code books. It was a poor, deficient strategy, but even if only a few children would find it, I wanted to give them a safe place and a secret escape route open to all who found it. But now the route has been closed, and the village too is probably unusable by now. In addition, after that person's plans were set in motion, my own clan is now targeting my life. I'm recording this on the 20th of March, 2031. When you listen to this, I'll probably already be gone. Yo, look at him, bro. Wearing a suit. Look at the watch. He's recording this on the 20th of March, 2031. When you listen to this, I'll probably already be gone. Minerva's dead? Nah, bro, Minerva can't be dead, man. After all this? James Rattery, man. I'm so sorry. Still, we're not defeated yet. I don't have any intentions of letting them kill me, and I'm not the only one on your side either. Furthermore, that elevator isn't the only pathway through. The way forward is quite dangerous, yes, but there are numerous routes of escape. For example, the Gracefield House, and also Glory Bell, Grand Valley, and Goodwill Ridge. Wait. One route for escape is in the Gracefield House? And also in Glory Bell in the Grand Valley and Goodwill Ridge? At the very least, the pathways that lie inside these 4 high-quality plantations are different from Goldie Pond. They can't be closed. Pathways that lie inside the plantations? What in the flying... Choose now the future you wish to bring forth. If you'd like to escape here in secret, we will send supporters to help you. You and your comrades, if you have any, will be taken through some pathway or another. If, however, that's not what you want, if you feel like you must end the peace, break the promise, and destroy the warp system that protects this world, then destroy it. Raise the banner of war against them. The two worlds will then go back to how they were before. It would be kill or be killed, but who could blame you? I won't break the promise myself. But I won't stop you now either, and neither will my allies. Stay hidden and escape with a small group, or unite all cattle humans and start a war. Is that it? However, if you can't see the future you want in neither of these options, then look for the 7 walls. Bro, I've got chills. That's what Musika, right? That's what Musika told Emma. Look for the 7 walls. What are these walls, bro? The 7 walls? That's what Musika said exactly. I'm sorry, I can't speak more. If you're interested, you can find the details in Marvin's Nest. Marvin's Nest? All I need to tell you will be there. Everything so far about comes next too. Congratulations on coming this far. You probably had some horrible experiences along the way, but you've overcome it all and managed to arrive here. I really wanted to hear your voice. And of your friends, you're probably with them, right? I wanted to see all your faces. There is a light. Seize it with your hands. Live. I'm praying for your success, and you get to see his face. Kind of looks like a Legend of the Galactic Heroes character. It's over. He's on our side, right? Minerva did all that for our sake. Yes, his atonement and the choice for our future. So this is what Minerva truly wanted. He's on our side. I was consumed by doubts. I couldn't stop wondering why he would call up to such a place. But you're right, the situation has changed. And what happened to us, it wasn't what he had planned. The situation was Minerva dead all along, so he was betrayed. And that's why Goldie Pond has become this, right? What's more, from the location of this pathway is Gracefield House. I can't believe that the route to the human world was right there in the place we worked so hard to escape from. Exactly. But now we know there's a way to cross the barrier and where it is. And also that we have allies. This is wonderful. Now I can hope. After leaving this place, I know there's a way forward for these kids and all the others and my friend. Look, it's that time, There's nothing more to hold me back from bringing this place down. We're going to take charge of our future, and for that we need to go to Marvin's Nest. That hint is something which only the escapees can understand. In Minerva's fantasy novel, The Adventure Log of Ugo, there's a lemur animal companion, Marvin, and there's a place in which he just loves to sleep. Inside the drawers. In there we should find all the details Minerva needs us to know, and it will be hidden. The pathway through the worlds, our allies, and the 7 walls. All the answers are in there. I'm opening it. Oh my god, bro, go to the next page. And the corpse, we failed to locate. What is this? September 2031. And the corpse, we failed to locate it. Then succeed. Do not stop even if it's already down to the bones. Find it. Leave no stone unturned. My brother, I have betrayed you. I have pretended to approve of your actions while dispatching you to your death. But brother, you are yourself a traitor to me, to our clan, to our entire world. You've assumed that William Minerva persona, just to indulge your own pointless sentimentality. Not only did you entice the cattle children to escape, you went as far as planning a place like that. Bringing the cattle to the human side, pure madness. In a settlement of such a large scale, there's no denying it. You must have intended for it to be the headquarters of a rebellion. Goldie Pond was originally a headquarters. It was originally Revolutionary HQ. It was Baltigo. Goldie Pond was Baltigo. We can't have that, dear brother. We can't have that at all. If it was just a simple shelter, I could turn a blind eye, but the existence of a place like that will not be tolerated. I am the 36th generation head of the Ratri clan, Peter Ratri. Peter Ratri. As an heir to the promise, I shall mediate between the 2 worlds and ensure it is not broken, as I must for the preservation of humankind. And that a single one of the cattle children will be allowed to cross. The ones with such a dream in their heads must be forced to be exterminated. And that's why I have to. It's a pleasure seeing you again, Lord Bion. This is the Bion, dude, that you kept talking about? The tragedy of the betrayal, this is how it all started. We have important matters to discuss. So this is all a flashback. It's a pleasure seeing you again, Lord Bion. Look at this guy's design. That's a nasty design. We have important matters to discuss. Uprising. January 2046, 15 years later. And Emma's about to open it. In this drawer, Minerva must have hidden it. All the information we need to cross over. I'm opening it. It's empty. We have some hope then. Empty is good. Because if it was something obvious, it would have been taken by that traitor you talked about. So the things that Minerva prepared must be hidden somewhere here, around these empty drawers. There has to be some disguised fake bottom or something like that. There has to be, in there, there's an extra board. There it is. What's that? It's a pen cap. But why? What does it mean? Just try searching it with one of your pen. I'm thinking that must be. And they clicked it together, and a whole bunch of images just showed up. New information, and a lot of it, as I thought the caps are memory chips. The pen caps are memory chips. Look, this part explains where to cross between worlds, and this seems to be how to contact our allies. This one's the full layout of Goldie Pond, and this one, it's everything really. Where do we even start? It's all gathered here for us. I see. So that's the meaning of the 7 walls. What is he talking about? What is Emma talking about? What's she talking about? There's just one file left. Project Lambda 7214. Project Lambda 7214. Let's check it. To be constructed in the westernmost end. Lambda 7214 is a brand new trial plantation. What does it mean? That's it? Seems so. A new plantation. Lambda 7214. This file, why did Minerva make a point of including it here for us? It has to have some sort of importance. Some sort of importance. Trial plantation. Lambda 7214. To be constructed in the westernmost end. There's gotta be something. Anyway, Emma, this is incredible now. And then we know all this. We can escape, all of us. We leave this hellish place for good, and we can go to the human world. Lucas, I want to ask you something. The human villages that Oliver mentioned, there's no such thing, is there? We will kill them. We will kill them all and bring them all, everyone to a human village. Was it you who told them that? Yes, you're right. I didn't want to deceive those children, but if you are them and tell them the whole truth, some children will just point the guns at themselves. I've seen it happen. I was terrified, and I didn't want to end up killing them. I wanted to give them some sort of hope, anything to make them want to survive. But I don't need to lie anymore. We can really make it come true. We can bring those children with us, and that's for real. We can bring them to a world without any man-eaters. Thank you, Emma. It's all thanks to you. If you hadn't showed up with your pen, no, not at all. It's thanks to you, too, and your friend. You've suffered a lot for 13 years, but you kept going. And also Minerva, he put himself in danger for our sake and left all these things for us. But no. So that means the dude and Lucas, they went out in the year 2033. For 13 years ago. But still, thank you. I'm very glad to have met you. Together we can bring about the future that we hope for. Let's destroy this place and leave, all of us, to the human world. Here we go. What's the matter? I was just thinking, about how can I put it? I was afraid that when you all learned the truth about the human villages, you'd do something like that. Because I know deep in my heart that I'd react this way too. But that would be irrational. Instead of human villages, we found out there's an entire human world, free from monsters. Surely that's reason enough to be happy. She's really taking this in stride. Tell the truth, I was a bit angry that I was lied to. Yeah, me too. But the thing is, all of us trust Lucas. We want to escape from this place altogether, with the family that we have left and the friends we've made here. But that choice, the path we have to take, the 7 walls, the future that I want. And I just show all this information to Ray as soon as I can. That's one more reason to. The time has come. We're going to set the plan into motion. Next hunt, we're putting an end to all this. Last time we lost 4 more. If they follow the same schedule as usual, they should come again after 2 or 3 days. We must get everything ready before then. I finished adjusting the strategy to account for Emma. Let's go over it again. Everyone gather around. Hey, Violet, what about that boy? Oh, you mean Adam? He's good. He's on the lookout for us, and he can't understand what we say very well anyway. We'll explain it to him in simpler words later. He can understand? He doesn't speak at all. We don't even know where he is from. Every once in a while, he appears to talk, but he just repeats the same number over and over again. Number. Yes, he seems strangely attached to it. I can't recall what number it is, though. 22194. 22194. 22194. 22194. 22194. He's obsessed with it. Have we heard the number before? I feel like we've seen this number before. What was the name of that one Lombardo place? Never mind. It's a 7214. 22194. What does it feel like I've seen that number before? 22194. Let's go to the next page. Chapter 74. A very special boy. We're all from Grand Valley, including you. There are only 3 kids from other farms. 3 kids? She must have meant me, Lucas, and Adam. But just who is that boy? He can't understand the language? What is that mark? And that brown on his chest, does that mean he's from factory farming? But we don't even know where he's from. Sure enough, that symbol wasn't anywhere in the materials we read back in the shelter. Could it be that Adam? 22194. 22194. Bro. Dude, I have legit goosebumps. Norman. Can it be? 22194. I knew he had seen the number before. Norman. But what does that have to do? Why is he repeating that number? Why is he repeating that number? 22194. Norman the goat. Norman the... Decision their way to victory, to freedom, to justice. Was I right? Are my dreams a reality? Is Norman still somewhere out there? Is Norman out there, bro? Or is Adam himself Norman? No, I don't know. That wouldn't make any sense. But could it? I don't know. But he keeps spamming that name. 22194. And it has that weird mark. Very, very odd mark. Yo, my... Dude, that panel was... Hold on, bro. That's one of my favorite panels in the box. Look at this. 22194. And it shows Norman, but it doesn't show his flipping face. Alright. Yo. Norman. Hello, Norman. Good morning, Doctor. What is this? My boy Norman. Present for your checkup, please. You're quite the healthy boy. Time for your breakfast now. Thanks for the meal. Is this present time? My boy? Nah, bro, this has to be a flashback. Nah, bro, nah, my boy's alive. My boy's alive! Dog! Whoops. Drops the fork. Thank you very much. The number of questions and the time limit will be the same as usual. However, the difficulty of the questions will be the higher this time. Is that okay? Let's begin the test. Question 1. What are the results? Perfect score. I was wondering if answers are correct again. What is this, bro? We increase the difficulty every day, but so far he hasn't missed a single question. The tests posed at Gracefield are far from easy, but the questions we're posing him here are... Yeah, it's facts. Norman's alive. Because they wouldn't say something like that. They wouldn't say something like that if it was in the past. They wouldn't say something like that if it was in the past. And plus, Norman looks like the exact same age that he did back then. So Norman's alive. Norman's alive. My boy was alive the whole time. I kept telling y'all, bro. I kept telling y'all, Norman is alive. Let's go. No, bro. But what is he doing? What is my boy doing? The test posed to Gracefield are far from easy, but the questions are posing him here on another level entirely, and even then he still stays off the charts. A very special boy, huh? So that's why he was chosen for this institution. 22194. I want to see them. So they didn't kill him. I knew they didn't kill him. Emma Ray, all my friends, they miss you too, Norman. They miss you too. And if he could only even imagine the amount of progress they made on their journey. I want to be by their side once more. All of you made it right. No one was left behind, right? Please wait in this room for a little bit. Yeah, here it is. I knew it, bro. I knew it. Peter. The Peter dude. Good evening. It's a pleasure to meet you, Norman. He's human and an adult man. I'm terribly sorry, sir. Do we make you wait? No, it's all right. I arrived a bit earlier. Norman, this is Mr. Rothery. He's your new daddy. A foster parent? Our ages are much too close for me to be your daddy, don't you think? Just call me by my name. I'm Peter Rothery. If it's all right with you, I would very much appreciate your help with my research. What's happening? I'm not being shipped? Did he say research? I knew he didn't die on that night, bro. Aren't you glad, Norman? You get to learn so many new things. I'm being shipped. I'm still a product. This band, too, is a predator. He's on their side. Oh, Norman, my dearest, I love you so much. You'll be so happy in your new home. You'll never leave it. This is also a farm and I'm the livestock. I've merely changed corals, but still I've been kept alive. I hope I can be of use. As long as I'm alive, there might be some way to be with them. What do I have to do to stay alive for longer? And what would bring about the slaughter? I must uncover everything. Where are the demons? Who are those people? Why am I the only cattle child here? Is this about his research? More than that, it's an experiment, and I'm the guinea pig. An experiment. What kind of stock are they even rearing in this place? There it is. Look. Oh, the kid's just like Adam. Look at those demons. Are they trying to create demons out of these humans? Or was that it all along? Bro, this panel has me mad spooked. What kind of stock are they even rearing in this place? This panel has me super spooked. Look at them. Being tested on. Look at the demons. And Norman walking by. Norman, bro. This room, there's probably a total of 6 cameras. They're monitoring the audio too. It's kept under observation and managed at all times. All they provide is plastic eating utensils. They'd be useless as weapons. I have no freedom of movement. There are no windows. The holes for ventilation and sanitation are too small to fit. And this is the plantation's transmitter. There's no escape. That's what they said, but I'll show them. There has to be a way and I'll find it. I'll break out from... Damn! The place that Minerva put! The place that Minerva put! The Lambda 7214. So that's where Norman is. That's where Norman is. And that's where Peter's doing all these experiments. And look at that mark. Look at that mark that he has. So will Adam eventually be the one that leads Emma back to Norman? Yo! So Norman's gonna be on his own little solo mission. I'm still alive. I'll stay alive. I will survive it all. And whatever it takes, I will be with my friends again. Yeah, that's it. For this chapter. Bro. It's like I had been theorizing and saying it for so long that I'm not buying his death. I'm not buying his death. I'm not buying his death. But Emma's character moved in a direction to where, you know, her and Ray were driven by that. They didn't want anyone else to die because of this. So it just made me think. And then after that one panel where it showed Norman talking to Ray, man, as a ghost, I was like, yeah, man, he probably is dead. And then he's alive. And he's in that place that James was talking about. Man, yo. This has to be one of the best chapters. These chapters I just read might be the best chapters in Neverland thus far. God, the raw amount of information. James Ratri, that he realized that he was almost out of time. So he left all of this behind for where it was coming next, leaving the pen back, the 7 walls. That if nothing else works, look for the 7 walls. The same thing that Musica said, but how does Musica know? And then, you know, that Goldie Pond was originally just one massive revolutionary HQ, all against this Peter guy. And then Peter has this entire thing that's a test plantation. And Norman is there as the special kid. My camera ran out of memory in the middle of me rambling, man. As I sat here and allowed this to upload. Good God, man. It's just the way that it was done. Setting it up with the numbers. Numbers that sound familiar, but you don't know where they come from. You turn the next chapter, and it's not like one of those things that pops up out of nowhere. It's an entire chapter dedicated to it, so whenever you see it, you're like... Because it starts off... If I'm not mistaken, I believe the chapter started off with a flashback. Look at this. No, right now I think it was the previous chapter with the Peter thing. It shows right here, the first page. You can understand language, factory farming. Then you turn the page. Could it be that Adam 22194? And you see the Norman thing. Now when I saw this, I was like, yeah. But then at first I was like, wait. Then we switch over and we see the main man himself in the flesh. And at first I was like, yo, is this a flashback? Is this a flashback? Oh no, it's in present time. Present flipping time. Norman, bro. And he's getting hundreds on hundreds on hundreds, A+ all over the place, dog. He wants to see them, man. He wants to be with them. You have no idea how badly they want to be with you. And it flashes back to that night when that chapter happened, when my fields got destroyed, man. And instead of being eaten, he got taken over to Peter. And I love how the mangakas decided to go about this, because instead of giving this to us earlier, they waited until we received the information from Minerva himself, from James, and then proceeded to find out who Peter was and who was the one that was against him. And then after that, then we see where Norman is, because now everything makes sense after receiving all this info back to back. Now suddenly the whole world is starting to make more and more sense, and yet you're more intrigued than ever. Yo, these last couple of chapters have been insane. Good evening, it's a pleasure to meet you, Norman. He's human, an adult man. And Mama's there with him. Norman, this is Mr. Rafferty, he's your new daddy. And he says our ages are much too close for me to be your daddy. Get to learn so many new things. Still can't believe what I just read. And then this panel, this double page spread right here, with the demons behind all of these kids that are being experimented on. Man, yo, this is such a spooky panel. It's like, what are they even doing, bro? Good Lord Almighty, man. This room's probably sort of 6 cameras. The immersion the audio too is kept under observation and managed at all times. All they provide is plastic eating utensils, they be useless weapons. Add more freedom of movement. There are no windows, the halls for ventilation and sanitation are too small to fit. Intelligence transmitter. But he's gonna break out, and then we get the revelation that this is actually the place that Minerva was talking about, man. 721 flipping 4. I'll stay alive. Whatever it takes, I'll be with my friends again. Guys, I have to leave in a couple minutes, man. But let me tell you something. I'm not even gonna put this to upload yet. I'm not even gonna let anybody know that I've read this yet. I wanna yell at the top of my lungs, but I don't even wanna spoil anybody because I know the anime just got announced, and I don't wanna spoil anybody in this amazing revelation. So I'm gonna be dying on the inside because I'm gonna be sitting here wanting to tell you guys so badly that I've read this greatness, and I'm not gonna be able to do it, man, because I don't wanna flipping spoil anybody. I don't even wanna hint at it. So this is what I'm about to do, coach. After I get back, if I get back early enough, I might just have to continue reading, bro. I have to, man. I have to. Wow, bro. Yo, this chapter was insane. This entire stretch of chapters was madness. Oh, man. Yo, I'll be back. But Norman is alive. He's on a solo mission, dog. I'll see y'all. I'll be back, man. I'll be back, and if I'm not back, then I'll be back like my boy Norman, bro. I'll be back like my dog Norman. Yo, this is crazy. Just the way that it was revealed. Stuff like this is inspiring, man. From a writing standpoint, bro. Like, you live for this type of stuff, man. I'm out of here, dog.